Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? I can't believe it's almost a week until Christmas. But anyway, in the meantime, to keep people entertained, I figured one of the films I wanted to talk about was the classic Fault in Our Stars. I can't believe that movie's like already 4 years old already, and of course it was the movie that kind of took off the careers of Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort, who play Hazel Grace Lancaster and Augustus Waters, two lovers, who are teenagers who, end up, finding, themselves and becoming, first friends through a cancer support, group. And, since, Hazel was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, which requires her to wear, an oxygen tube to breathe, you know, and then, of course, there's Gus who had, like, cancer in his bone and stuff like that. So it's like what makes this film, rather special is how two unlikely, lovers, through similar tragic, circumstances. In this case, being cancer, ends up, making them like an unlikely couple because of their common interests, that they have, and I guess somewhat similar views, things like that. And then of course, there's Augustus's friend, played by Nat Wolff, who of course ends up getting sarcoma, eye cancer, you know, and then of course, what I thought, made this, film rather enjoyable was, the soundtrack and the, awesome, love story between the two, leads who were, rather, convincing considering the fact that they were, both starred in the Divergent series as brother and sister. And of course, I know for many fans that read the book, I mean, while it's pretty faithful to the adaptation of the novel, but of course it leaves out like a few minor things, including Gus's uh, previous ex-girlfriend, which is not mentioned, in the film version. Since I guess they felt for the film version, it would be easier to, focus on, Hazel and Augustus's love story. And I will say, even though the film's like, 4 years old, it still holds up, rather well, and it's still, watchable and one of the better young adult adaptation novels. And of course, it proved to be, as history knows, a big success at the box office, making like about 125 million domestically, which is pretty impressive for a film that only cost about $12 million, to make. So that's my take on The Fault in Our Stars. I'll just say for those uh, that have seen it, that's great. Feel free to leave some comments. I'd like to hear what people have to say, what they thought about it. And of course, as always, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you know, so you can see other reviews that I've done previously. And of course, as always, signing off by saying there will be more reviews to come. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. Good night.